Welcome, basketball fans, to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. The young NBA season still rich.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And for Chris Paul, his team will be looking for him to be a determining factor.
Well, you know, one of the toughest commodities to find in this league, Kevin, is a great point guard, not only on the floor, but off the floor. Chris Paul is a model leader. He's a guy who is probably as talented as any point guard in the league. But his leadership qualities, I think, put him over the top.
You know, it isn't just the inspiration off the court or making big-time baskets. I mean, the way he passes is infectious to his team. I mean, it's contagious, and it usually ends up permeating the whole team. Same goes for his defense. I mean, he'll come up with that big steal and can completely change the momentum with the kind of plays he can make at both ends of the floor.
So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against Denver.
And Kevin, the other team, a very
just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Alexander passes to Paul. And a slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed. And with the D always scattered after an offensive rebound, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him. Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And Mitchell drops them both. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Alexander passes to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Alexander defended by Mitchell. The shot's good from Alexander. Alexander's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Mitchell. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Rebounded by McGee. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Alexander passes to Wagner. Alexander defended by Mitchell. Pass to Wagner. Takes a three. The shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Last season they had a very easy time with this club. And of course, being East versus West, they only got to face them twice. But I'm sure they wish they had them on the schedule more often.
There's a good screen. Fires for three. The Thunder pull it in. To the inside. Paul grabs the board. Steve was talking before we got into that little segment there about playing them more, and it was 2 games last year, 2 wins. It's probably a safe assumption they've got a lot of confidence heading into this first meeting, Clark, this year.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they appear to be at opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of talent. But nothing's ever a sure thing, Kevin. That's why we play the game.
I like it. Good. The Thunder with another miss.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Alexander passes to Wagner. Three-pointer. And the Bucks miss again. Thunder trailing by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
To end the drought. Rebound, Milwaukee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to speak with Mike Budenholzer for a minute. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Well, it's always something that they've tried to concentrate on. You work hard in practice, you work on your craft, you work on your strategy, your execution, but you never know if the ball's going to go in or not.
And we've seen it ring up dividends. When they take that very disciplined approach to their offense, it usually pays off.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th best, the Bucks.
Seemed like they went through stretches, guys, where they just didn't miss from beyond the arc, and that carried those numbers right up to the top of the list.
Bucks leading by 6. Paul kicks to Alexander. The pass to Wagner. That's blocked. Passes it to Alexander. There's the triple. Paul can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Ball outside. The Bucks working the ball around. No good from Alexander. Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Alexander, defended by Bridges. There's the pass to Wagner. That's up a 3, and put on the basket. Hook it. He's got 8.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Looking now at some numbers for Chris Paul. What a year he had last season. 5th in free throw shooting. And of course, he ended up in the top 15 in steals, a result of some of the quickest hands in the league.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
That's good.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
The Bucks shooting 40% here in the early stages. Alexander, defended by Mitchell. There's the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's distant.
They set the pick. Elbow shot. Misses off the left iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Thunder trailing by 6.
I see him.
There's the feed to Morris. They get it again. Right side. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well. You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Bucks leading by 4. Brooks with it. Passes it to Dang. Kicks to Green. Pass to Dang. Tries a 3. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. He dishes it to Graham. Pass to Reeves. He feeds it to Whiteside. Ripped away. Here's Dan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Number 5, Brooks covering. The pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Hayes, the pass to Dang. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Graham takes the 3. Goes back up. Brooks kicks to Zhang. Shot to end this cold run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hayes dishes to Green. He passes to Hayes. Bucks passing it around. And here's Brooks from outside. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 5. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Here's Reeves. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. 1:51 left to play in the first. Feeds to Hayes. Outside, Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
They set the pick. The dish to Graham. Lets it go from the wing. Rejected by Dang.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
Hayes, the pass to Brooks. Dishes it to Hayes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. With the shot. Cans the shot from the wing. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Green. He kicks it to Brooks. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got 6 points.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And that is good. 5 points in the game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
And Zhang kicks to Brooks. The feed to Green. Passes it to Dang. He dishes it to Brooks. Here's Dang. Trying his luck deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back.
NBA season is in full swing.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now, but they'll get another chance. And it's McGee with the jam. And the action I heard is it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
And here is Graham. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Kicks it to Brooks. And another basket for Milwaukee. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. There's the pick. Pass to Reeves. Lets the three fly. Here's Portis. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Bucks leading by 6. Back to Gallinari. Fires the three. That's good. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
The Thunder shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Brooks. Nato. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. There's Gallinari with the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Alexander defended by Mitchell. Now the pass to Alexander. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Here's McGee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, this guy's an animal on the glass, Kevin. I mean, there may be some bigger and stronger rebounds in the NBA, but nobody plays with this kind of energy and zeal.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Thunder trailing by 9. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Gets it to go.
Well, it's settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You have to like what we're seeing from Wagner.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Bucks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That's the bucket.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
He feeds it to Gallinari. He passes to Wagner. Wide open look. 6 on the shot clock. And McGee kicks to Gallinari. Feeds it to McGee. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, I like what he did at the line a season ago, shooting 81%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Alexander. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Pass it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Wagner. Pass to Alexander. There's the dish to McGee. And he banks in the layup. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Pass to Mitchell. Embiid, Gallinari covering. Here's Embiid. It's good from in time.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving it around. Embiid defended by Paul. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. This ball grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Alexander. Defended by Mitchell. McGee the pass to Alexander. defended by Mitchell. A fader. And the shot is good. Alexander's got 7 points.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Dishes it to Paul. On the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Wagner.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bucks second.
That was an impressive campaign for their big men, and I thought the whole team did a really nice job of getting bodies on people and really boxing out.
Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen. Now here's Paul. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And the Thunder making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Wagner passes to Gallinari. The pass to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run out, Steve. That's perfection to me.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. Fires the 3. There's the bucket pull. He's got 20.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Embiid somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He has 6.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Paul goes in. Dedmon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Bucks have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Lets it go from 11. He squares up and sinks it.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane in the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Alexander. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 12. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Wagner passes to Paul. Paul, right side, down low, gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Mitchell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. 6th in rebounding, 14th in steals. and they were in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
And what stands out to me, Clark, with what you just talked about is the rebounds, because this is a very physical team. They like to try to bully their opponent at both ends of the floor. On the defensive glass, they were excellent, and then offensively on missed shots, they really got after it and tried to get second chance points.
Good on both. Bucks leading by 12. He kicks it to Paul. Gives him the lead pass. 0. Defended by Dang. He dishes it to Morris. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City moving it around. From deep three-point range. Milwaukee with the rebound.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Thunder trailing by 12. We've got 1:28 left here in the second. 0. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 6.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And there's the feed to Green. And that one hits back iron.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Passes it to Mitchell. 0. The three-pointer, no good.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Alexander. Here's Whiteside, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Here's Dang. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Cappy, and another three for Milwaukee.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Here's Mitchell, covered by Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Inside, here's Mitchell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, he's been getting it done so far at the line in this one.
Yeah, making very effective use of the free throw line, knocking them down time and again.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The first one falls. And the Thunder making a switch here. And Mitchell drops them both.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Here's Dang. And that concludes the first half. The Bucks on.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Glad you're the Trailblazers.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. An exceptional performance from Wagner.
Play created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
They've got JaVale McGee. Gallinari is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Alexander in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that one misses.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim. Yeah, not just an everyday finish. You put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Alexander. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 17.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Here's the pick. Here's Embiid. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 10.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And here's Gallinari outside. Here's McGee. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
And that's what you like to see from the foul line. Guys that are comfortable, confident, and consistent. Free throws are a big part of the game, and this guy was one of the best in the league.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. 0. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Embiid. Offline with his 3. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Here's Brooks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They set the screen. Shots good from Alexander.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Thunder trailing by 14. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. He took good advantage of that screen. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oklahoma City moving it around. Embiid guarded by McGee. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the pass to Mitchell. Shot off the screen, and he nails the jumper. Mitchell's got 22.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Paul outside. Gallinari defended by Mitchell. Back to Gallinari. Kicks to McGee. Paul outside. Passes it to Wagner. Rockets 6. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's been a tale of 2 halves. Our guys, he was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
0. And the Thunder another 3. Bucks leading by 8. To the middle. A nice shot by Gallinari. has got 11 points.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 22. 0, defended by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And the Bucks making a change here. Brooks checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Bucks leading by 8. Swiped it away. Bridges against Gallinari. Banked in off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Here's Embiid again, Oklahoma City.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
He feeds it to Gallinari. Brooks outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mitchell, and he drops it in from the low post. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Gallinari. The Thunder pull it in. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is a critical juncture in this ball game, Kevin.
0. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Feeds to Paul. It's Brooks on the wing. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for Gallinari. He's got 11 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
And the Thunder making a change here.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
0. Off the left rim and out. Brooks outside. Deadman. Nato. Milwaukee. No good that time either. There's the dish to Graham. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Alexander. Nato. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Deadman. Graham defending. Shot clock at 6. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
I'm interested in what happens with that Pistons game. Guys, that's a good matchup.
And Brooks, here we go. Nato, the pass to Alexander. It's Brooks on the wing. The tray, that's good. Brooks has got 11.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's the toe drop. And the layup is up and in. He's got 14.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Brooks right side. He passes to Gallinari. No good off the front line.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Embiid. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In the third spot, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. I mean, you could see their confidence growing as they continue to put up points on the board.
Bucks leading by 4. NATO, Graham defending. The drive by Brooks. Connects on the 9-footer. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Dishes to Graham. Pass to Bridges. He kicks to Graham. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gallinari's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Green dishes the ball. The feed now to McGee. Brooks, left side. From downtown. Thunder with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Graham with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Bridges passes to Whiteside. Sweet move, and it's good on the layup. Whiteside's got 9.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's the screen. Here's Wagner. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. That free throw good from Wagner.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Morris kicks to Whiteside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. Second in rebounding. Third in scoring. And they showed up in the top 5 in three-point percentage. That's elite level when you talk about knocking down threes.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, at top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive board.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. He dishes it to Green. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that one's good. Mitchell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Paul passes to Wagner. Back to Paul. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot's good from McGee.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Thunder trailed by 4. Mitchell off a pick from Morris. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from McGee. Brooks outside. Paul dishes to Brooks. And the wing jumper offline. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Reeves.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Paul passes to Wagner. It's Brooks on the wing. Three-pointer. Good. Brooks has got 16 points. 5 seconds left to play here in the third. From past the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. He concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an
The NBA season.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Marcus Morris is out there with Whiteside, and it's Reeves in at the small forward position.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Come on, you can take this!
That free throw, good from Alexander.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Both free throws good from Alexander.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Doubled by McGee. Kicks it to Morris. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Green, the screen. Passes to Alexander. He feeds it to Paul. Green, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Paul. Launches it. And the basket good. And the Bucks lead by 7.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Pass to Reeves. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Green with a screen for Paul. To JaVale McGee. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. 0. Defended by Paul. 0. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. So he gets them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. The first free throw is good. Oh no, he hits them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game.
Wow, he is just on fire.
Yeah, give him the ball and get out of his way. Let him do his thing.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the Bucks miss again. Thunder trailing by 7. Zero. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Alexander passes to Gallinari. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot. They get it back. McGee back to Paul. Gallinari. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gallinari's got 12 points in just the second half. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Embiid, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bucks leading by 5. Feeds it to McGee. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell, defended by Alexander. Six to shoot. 0. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 20.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Now the dish to Gallinari. No good off the back of the rim. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Defended by Paul. Shoots from 14. Here's Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart." Guys?
Paul gets a screen from Gallinari. And it's Paul penetrating. Use that pick to get in close. And the Bucks lead by 5.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. The Bucks making a switch here. Zero. Tries yet again. Paul grabs the board.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
He passes it to Alexander. Passes it to Wagner. Here's the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Alexander. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 5. There's the pass to Bridges. Zero. Defended by Paul. Lock at 6. 0. Paul with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 5. McGee sets the pick for Paul. Alexander passes to Paul. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. 0. Defended by Paul. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 35 in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Passes it to Wagner. Deflected. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Lets it go from deep. Shot's good. Mitchell's got 38 points.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Here's Alexander. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To take the lead, it goes straight through with the swish. He's got 21, and Milwaukee has possession. It's a one-point game. Paul outside. McGee. Pass to Alexander. Paul outside. All alone. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Mitchell, defended by Alexander. Pulls up. And he overshot that one, missing. Buck shooting 40% in the fourth. Wagner passes to Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Or the three. Shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. 0, defended by Paul. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Oklahoma City gets it back.
That's not a bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The shot's good from Wagner. The Thunder with the lead. There's the screen. 0, defended by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Alexander passes to Wagner. That puts them in the lead. He has 35.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Here's Bridges. Here's Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 23 points in the game. The Bucks trail. Here's the screen. Kicks it out to Paul. Dishes it to Gallinari. The Thunder pull it in.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 1. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Paul. Gallinari's got 14 points now in the second half. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Mitchell. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 2. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Here's Wagner. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 1:17 left in the game. The pass to Mitchell. The 3. Can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Wagner passes the ball. He gets to McGee. Got the ball. Lets it go. Connects. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Embiid, guarded by McGee. Embiid, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Well, the Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Paul kicks to Alexander. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3! Knocks down the trifecta.
They do have a foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one. The 3. No good from Wagner. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports. Damon Bruce here. Saturday night in the NBA.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you Western.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. Saturday night in the NBA.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Jackson?
And as rebounders go, guys, he is amazingly active on the bench, relentless. And it serves two purposes. One, I mean, it gets him a lot of rebounds, of course, but two, it takes a lot of toll on the opposition. He'll wear you down.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Right now, the Rockets would like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They've got a good chance to prove themselves in what is going to be a very difficult part of their schedule coming up. Guys, with the bulk of their games coming up on the road, it's going to be tough.
You know, checking out the Rockets, they've done well to get to where they are in the standings. Last year wasn't easy for them, and for the most part, this season's been a different story.
Well, they've made steady improvement since last year, and I think that bodes well, Clark, because they've got some talent, but they've probably overachieved to this point, but they don't see it that way. They just feel like they're playing hard and playing to their potential.
Houston moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, you look at the numbers, Kevin. Last year they were around 71% from the line as a team, so not a very good number there.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Both free throws good for Murray. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Clippers.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
Here's Murray. James Harden picking up that last basket. Murray, the pass to Rose. And the 3 off target. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Harden's got the ball. Number 5. Oh, trying for it. Here's Doncic. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, they should go back to that because you look at this matchup, and he's just too strong for him down there.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And
Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against Milwaukee.
It was a surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the fourth. That was a big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Yeah, they couldn't have done it in more dramatic fashion, just coming back and winning there at the end. Just an incredible win.
The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for. No good on the second free throw.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Rockets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That shot wide open.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Number 5. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Here's Murray. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now, here is Harden. A 35-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. Tries to keep it alive. And some nice passing there by Houston. Gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Passes it to Hampton. Now the feed to Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside Rose from outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And Minnesota has possession. Harden outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Rose.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 5 points in the game.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Now the dish to Harden. And that one's drained from the low block. Harden's got 9.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Rose attacking. Gives him the lead pass. Can't get it to fall.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Rebounded by Jackson.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Minnesota in the lead, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, they dropped the season series to this team a year ago, so those games definitely were not their best performances of the year.
Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's Stockton. Misses off the left iron. And as Steve just alluded to, this wasn't an opponent that too many teams had trouble with last season. They were one of the few that did.
Well, they seem to have a hard time getting up for those games, guys. I mean, they were an example of how sometimes you can indeed play down to your opponent, or your opponent plays up to you.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. James Harden, number 1.
Well, that's why he's playing with so much confidence. I mean, he just has that belief because of what he did last year.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Number 5. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Now Murray. He has 5. Outside, Walker. The pass to Murray from downtown, and that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Number 5. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Walker. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And Walker kicks to Mark. Dishes to Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 0. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Walker kicks to Matthews. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Feeds to Mills. Outside Butler. Butler off a pick from Murray. Butler dishes to Mills. Matthews with the steal. And here's Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. Tops in scoring, 3rd in steals, and they were ranked 3rd in blocks. A good, solid defensive team in the paint.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Kicks to Mills. Butler, a screen on Walker. Pass to Murray. He feeds it to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got his first basket. Rockets shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Matthews into the lane. Pass to Christie. He dishes it to Walker. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
in terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
The three from Anthony. It's rebounded by Olynyk. Rockets trail by 6. Walker the pass to Christie. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Olynyk sets a screen for Walker. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Walker. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Murray the pass to Butler. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's stolen by Martin. Passes to Christie. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Rockets trail. Walker with it. 8 points his last outing. He kicks it to Martin. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Butler. Three from Mills. No good on that last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
NBA season is in full swing. The Minnesota Timberwolves go up against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Anthony, and it's Butler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the clock, Murray carries the long-range jumper.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now here's Brooks, covered by Mills. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And I also want to point out how good he is at positioning himself defensively near the bucket. He knows how to draw a charge.
And the basket good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Brooks for 3. They get it back. Back to Matthews. Outside Martin. Second shot opportunity. And it's Martin again missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And you see a player have to come out of a game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
Rockets trail by 7. There's a screen. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And Bryant kicks to Rose. Drops in the tray.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Harden gets a screen from Tunche. Harden can't hit.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Brooks misses.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Number 55, defended by Bryant. Brooks against Harden. Shot clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
That free throw good from Harden. And the Rockets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Harden hits them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Koyen, the pass to Bryant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
You could tell by watching them just how focused they were at the defensive end of the court.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Jackson, he's checked in for the Rockets. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 5. Number 5. He's covered by Murray. Harden outside. Takes the 3. The shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And that one's good. 6 points for Derrick Rose.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Number 5, defended by Bryant. Number 5, and it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Doncic. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Here's OG. They get it back.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
To the middle. Here's Panther. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Rose.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
The Timberwolves have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Tunche. Rockets trail by 8. Now the pass to Murray. There's the feed to Rose. Here's OG. Offline with his 3.
He has not been on his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
All coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for James Harden. Great year for him last year. First in scoring, fourth in steals, and he was also ranked in the top 10 in assists. So an incredible knack for finding the open man.
And Steve, as you mentioned, he set the standard offensively with more points than any other player in the league. A really remarkable season for him.
There's the pick. Doncic, who's covered by Rose. Excellent D there from Bryant. Pass to Murray. Guarded by Harden. And Derrick Rose gets the three. Rose has got 9 points.
Yet another three for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Now Harden. He's got 11. Six to shoot. With the fadeaway. Here's Murray. Unloads from 9. Here's Bryant. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Pure hustle on that play. And that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark in some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with a huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
He understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Number 5. And Jackson with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Harden inside the three-point line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Harden's got 13.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And it's Rose penetrating. Pass to Murray. The dish to Bryant. Shot on the wing. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Dishes it to Harden. To the paint, number 55. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The dunks are few and far between for the big guy, but every once in a while we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin.
And there's the pass to Murray. Lets it go. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Rockets pull it in. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. A 3 off the inbound. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Number 5 steps back and dreams the jump shot. He's got 11.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Now Murray. 10 points for him. A look from Rose. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Harden outside. Down low. Number 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Jackson misses. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The putback slams it home for the putback. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside Rose. Pass to Murray. Houston moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. 13 points in the game.
Well, he made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Feeds it to Harden. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. We have a nice open look right there.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And here is Bryant. 11 points last game. Here's Jackson, and here's the rejection. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Harden with it. Now defended by Murray. Harden can't hit.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And that one's good.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Rockets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Murray's checked in. Free throw drops for Rose. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Here's Doncic. That 3 off the mark. Rockets trail. Here's Murray. He's got 13. Drilled from 11 feet out. 15 points in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's OG. Off target from three-point range.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Passes it to Murray. 3-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. Rose with the ball. 12 points for him. Rose off the pick from Jackson. The pass to Murray. Uncovered. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Tell you what, once he gets going like this, forget about it.
Well, he's in the zone, Steve. I mean, you've been there. Every time he touches the arm, he's looking to score.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Rockets ahead, up 1. The Sprint halftime show with Damon Bruce is coming up next. Then it'll be on to the third quarter. We'll see you then.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The fun has begun. The
Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Murray.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Bryant. Derrick Rose is out there with Jackson, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard position. That's good. He's got 18, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Me too. This has been great, guys. Look, the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard up there.
Here's Doncic. Misses the three.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Rose off the big from Jackson. Rose dishes to Jackson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Number 5. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 20.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Here's Rose. Here's Murray, guarded by Harden. Kicks it to Bryant. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Doncic, who's covered by Rose. Number 5, gets it to go from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
What a game. This lead continues to go back and forth.
No question about it. This has been a competitive game.
Outside Rose. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Rose has got 14 points.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Bryant with a screen for Rose. Now Murray. 17 points in the game. There's the bucket. Good. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
To the inside, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Rose, a screen on Harden. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Houston moving it around. For the 3. The shot is off.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Rose with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Jackson misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Number 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Gets it to go. He's got 8.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Rose off the pick from Bryant. Here's Jackson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Minnesota calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Murray.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
Passes it to Hampton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 6. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Right side Jackson. Inside, OG. Count that one.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. And I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Harden outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Backing down is Bryant. And Houston again with the bucket.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Tries from 10. That misses off the backboard. Houston in the lead. Here's Murray. 17 points in the game. There's a good screen. They grabbed their own miss, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Doncic, guarded by Walker, and he gives the jumper to drop. He's got 13.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
He passes to Olynyk, shoots, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Number 55, defended by Olynyk. Anthony backing him down. Lock at 6. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Rockets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
He feeds it to Carmelo. Gets the jumper from the corner to 4. Rockets leading by 3. And here's Walker. Off the pick. Matthews. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Butler on the way for the tie. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, pushing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Anthony against Matthews. Back to Walker. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 3. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. 15th in blocks, 17th in steals. And for the team scoring numbers, not a strong point for them. Only top 20 in the league. This team needs to pick it up offensively.
Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Outside, Walker. A second left. Green for 2 points. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Timberwolves trail. Butler is screen on Martin. He dishes it to Mills. He kicks it to Carmelo. Offensive rebound. 0. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Walker gets a screen from Jackson. And Walker gets to Brooks. Back to Walker. And some nice passing there by Houston. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Mills kicks to Anthony. He's covered by Matthews for the lead, and it's Anthony getting it to go. Anthony's got 9.
He's a natural scorer. It's that simple. Supreme confidence offensively. Can beat you from the three-point line. He can get you going to the hole. Offensive putbacks. Beautiful mid-range game as well.
And he's not a standstill shooter only. I mean, he's a terrific ball handler. He's able to create space, has deceptive strength. And you talk about degree of difficulty shots, he can make those in spades. I mean, he can stop on a dime and knock it down. And he's got the full arsenal offensively.
Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Rockets trail. Outside Matthews. Another miss by Houston. The Timberwolves shooting at 51%. Really solid. The feed to Mills. There's the triple. Shot's good. He's got 26.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Walker gets a screen from Jackson. Back to Walker. The dish to Martin. Matthews to end the run. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Matthews. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Butler sets a screen for Harden. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
And the Rockets making a change here. .152 left in the third. And it's Rose penetrating. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Number 5, defended by Okoyen. Off his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. .136 left to play in the third. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Murray, the pass to Rose. Here's the screen. Dishes to Bryant. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Bryant's got 20 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Feeds it to Mills. The pass to Hampton. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Kicks it to Bryant. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Coyan, the pass to Bryant. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Martin's checked in for Houston. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Doncic. He's covered by Rose. Number 5. They get it again. Pass to Hampton. Number 5. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a turtle.
On tap.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
And for the Rockets, they've got Jackson. Also Bryant out there, and it's Rose in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, passes to Bryant. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. Oh, that's blocked. But he gets it back from the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Timberwolves trail. Taking a look at the Rockets. Jackson is out there at Bryant. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Murray in at the shooting guard. Kicks it out to Harden. Number 5. Connects from three-point range. He has 29.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. No good from the line. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden to pass to Hampton. To the middle, number 55. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Martin's checked in for Bryant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
That's good for Murray.
Boy, still waiting for the first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the 1 miss.
Jackson kicks to Matthews. And some nice passing there by Houston. Count the bucket. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Harden's shot is good. Here is Rose. Just one more assist and he'll have the double-double.
I love the awareness he's shown in the half court tonight.
Here's the G. Carries it from three-point range.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They set the pick. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. He's covered by Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Harden outside. A 3-ball. That drops. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And Bryant kicks to Matthews. The 3. And it's Matthews again missing.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple. Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Rose dishes to Bryant. Back to Rose. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And it's Matthews again missing.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rockets trail by 12. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thanks, Doris. Ryan in the post. Here's OG. And that time, also a missed shot.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
And here's Matthews for the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Timberwolves leading by 12. Doncic, he's covered by Rose. Back to Harden.
Come get it, come get it.
Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Number 55, he's covered by Rose. Rebounded by Rose. Rockets trail by 12. He passes to Matthews. He feeds it to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a night for Jackson. 8 rebounds, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, it looks like he's in for a big night.
Jackson hits both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you've got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
It's Harden with the drive. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. Pass to Bryant. Backing down. And that's good. Wesley Matthews for 3. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Doncic. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 22 points for him.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
On its way from Rose for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Hampton, guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
It's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for him this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pit.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Stolen by Rose. Just 4 to shoot. Great look, but off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Number 5, guarded by Jackson. Number 55. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Jackson misses. Harden with it. It's blocked. Here's Hampton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Bryant moves out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
And the Rockets with possession here. Good. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Harden with it. Number 55, defended by Bryant. Just 3 to shoot. Number 5. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, he's lighting it up from long range this half, really taking advantage of the defense.
Rockets trail by 14. Back to Rose. And the pass to Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
There's the screen. Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Hampton. It's stolen by Bryant. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Harden outside. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Murray. Outside Rose. Houston moving the ball around. He dishes it to Bryant. Here's the G. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Timberwolves leading by 9. It's Harden with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
The kick out to Rose. Oh, good on the 3.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
He used that pick to get in close. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off. You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the pass to Hampton. 4 on the clock. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
And that one misses. Here's Brooks. It's picked off. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They put on the show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. It's Saturday night basketball. It'll be the Portland Trail Blazers facing off against the Phoenix Suns. And now we send it out to the U.S. Airways Center. Kevin, Clark, and Steve are there. An opening tip is...
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Barrett?
And one of the things you know you're going to see from this guy is his skill running the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to run a defender directly into that screen, and then a beautiful passing ability, setting up layups and jump shots.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. There's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met, they come into this one feeling good about the matchup. They've taken both games so far this season.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Anderson outside. Pass to Brown. With the shot. Portland again missing.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
He hits both from the stripe. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Back to Anthony. Will it go? And that one's good. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
From deep, LeBron. They get it back. Allen pitch to Smart. Anthony on him. Here's Clausen. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Passes it to LeBron. Shoots off the screen. Good on the shot. LeBron's got 5.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
No, their offense continues to click.
And Anderson kicks to Anthony. Back to Anderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot's good from Barrett.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Barrett. Shot, no good.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
LeBron drives in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. LeBron's got 9 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
He dishes it to Anthony. On the wing, Brown. Off target from three-point range.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
He lobs it up. And then Allen slams it in.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
It's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Allen. No good from Barrett.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Now here's Allen. Defense right on him. Backing down is LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. The shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Anderson a screen on LeBron. There at the pass to Anthony. But Trailblazers keep it alive. Suns lead by 10. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Smart dishes to LeBron. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they have. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Barrett. Kicks to Brown. Shot to stop the run. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. He's got 6.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
The dish now to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range 3-ball tonight as well.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 11. Claxton defended by Allen. Anthony on the wing. Releases. Offensive rebound. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Brown. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Here's Clarkson. And the 3-ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
Here's Barrett. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And like you said, they're making it look easy out there. Off to the fast start from outside.
Well, Kevin, shot making always makes the game look better, and it's much more enjoyable to call. And they're doing an outstanding job of finding each other, sharing the sugar, as we say, and knocking down the jump shot.
Building that confidence. And here are the Suns now. 11-point game. Screen by O'Neal. Bradley drives in. O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. It's Bradley on the wing. No good on the triple.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Gill's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Bradley. Suggs. The pass to O'Neal. No good from outside.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Fourth, the Suns.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
The first one falls, and the Trailblazers making a change here. Gill hits them both. Suns leading by 7. It's Bradley on the wing. Feeds to Howard. Passes there. Here's Bradley. No good again that time. Portland's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Mitchell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The putback and finish off by Bass.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, putback slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Now here's Bradley. Aldridge. He's covered by Gill. Aldridge kicks to Bradley. Back to Aldridge. Shoots. Lock at 6. Misses off the left iron.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Mitchell passes to Mann. And Bass kicks to Mitchell. He passes to Hart. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. 8th in steals. Not very strong from the foul line. The bottom third of the league. I imagine they'll be talking about getting better in that area.
And I think what stood out to me was their ability to get out in the passing lanes and force turnovers. They were in the top 10 in steals, as you mentioned. And to me, that was their identity because they would really put a lot of pressure on the offensive team. And when they kicked it into gear and forced turnovers and scored at the other end, that's when they were at their best.
Suns leading by 5. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And the Trailblazers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Mann guarded by Bradley. Pass to Mitchell. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Now, here's Bradley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the Suns miss again. And here's Portland. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Hart, tries to keep it alive. The Suns shooting 47% here so far. Kicks it out to Bradley. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Mann passes to Gill. to the paint. Pass. Off target at the rim.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Takes a three. O'Neal misses.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Pass to Gill. Here's Mitchell. Fires for three. Here's Bass. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Bass has got his second bucket tonight.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Man passes to Mitchell. Mitchell off a pick from Bass. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gill. Just 5 to shoot.
Good D. Good D.
The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter.
Next Friday night.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Jeremy Lamb out there with Mitchell, and it's Man in at the 4 spot. Here's Mitchell, and Lamb kicks to Mitchell, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 6 points. Suns leading by 5. Suggs defended by Lamb. The pass to Dunn. Marshall. He feeds it to Howard. Working down low. The jump hook gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 7.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Pass to Mitchell. Dishes to Lamb. Off target with his 3.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Pass to Dunn. The Suns need to get a shot off. Great look, but off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 7. They set the pick. He kicks to Lamb. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And here is Anthony. Back to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the feed to Marshall. The 3. That's good.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Now here's Anderson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Lamb kicks to Anthony. Buries the long-range jumper. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Clarkson. Anderson with the ball. 9 points last game out. Outside Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Banked in off the glass.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Dunn passes to Marshall. Thompson. He dishes it to Marshall. Kicks it to Allen. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Anderson outside. Anthony defended by Dunn. And Lamb kicks to Anthony. Anthony missing again. Suns lead by 10. Thompson a screen on Anderson. The dish to Marshall. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Suns #1.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They've got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
Anthony, the pass to Barrett. Left side Anderson, and the pass to Barrett. Brown from the arc. Portland again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Yeah, he's a matchup nightmare defensively. Even the best offensive players in the league have a tough time scoring against him.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Brown sets a screen for Anthony. Brown right side. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage, 4th in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concern. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. I mean, when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
And that one misses. Suns leading by 11. LeBron gets the screen from Allen. Backing down is LeBron. Here's Clarkson. And the Suns get it back. Allen kicks to Smart. Feeds it to LeBron. Dishes it to Smart. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And Portland has possession. They trail by 14. They set the pick. Back to Anderson. He feeds it to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 9.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Look like that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Pass to Smart. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. LeBron outside. From downtown, another three for Phoenix.
Now let's see if that triggers another explosion from. Remember, he hit 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
They set the pick. Outside Anthony. Shoots it. No good from Barrett.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Clausen. The shot is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups around the league. The one that I have my eye on is definitely the Miami Heat matchup.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Timeout called, the Suns. Suns leading by 13. He passes it to Smart. He kicks it to Thompson. Clausen, he's covered by Brown. LeBron James on the win. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And here are the Trailblazers now. Claxton defended by Allen. Back to Anthony. Brown outside. Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Clausen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Brown, good.
How about 5 3-pointers for him in this half? His stroke looks awesome.
And so here's Phoenix following the 3 from Brown. Pass to LeBron. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Backing down is LeBron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
The feed to Anthony. Floats one. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. Clausen. He's covered by Brown. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
The Suns have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And Allen drops them both.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
Outside Anthony. Passes it to Brown. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Brown's got 17.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Suggs. Here's Allen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
They've done better at the line this quarter. Right now, they're at a good percentage.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw missing. Gill is checked in for Portland. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 16. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. They get it back. And Allen with the block. LeBron outside. Suggs launches a 3. Gill with the rebound. And stolen by Aldridge. No good from the low block. The Trailblazers shooting in the second quarter around 42%. And there's the pass to Barrett. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 11. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Suns leading by 13. Smart kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Smart. Here's Howard. Nice touch on the bank shot. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here, coming off an excellent season last year, first in assists. And he was right up there among the league's elite scorers, cracking that top 20 list in points per game.
And Steve, as you said, I mean, he finished the season with the most assists in the NBA. So often he controlled entire games with his dime drop.
They get it again. Outside Aldridge. Kicks to LeBron. Suggs. Back to LeBron. Aldridge sets up the pick now for LeBron. Drops in the tray. LeBron's got 19 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Anthony dishes to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Aldridge. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Suns lead by 18. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome, everyone, to the halftime show. We got a blowout going on at U.S. Airways Center. The Suns have been all over the court. They're off to a hot start this season. They'd like to continue that hot streak in this game. And LeBron is absolutely dominating. High percentage looks in a tight game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
They've got Smart. Tristan Thompson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Allen. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And good on the basket. Book it. Suns leading by 19. LeBron passes to Thompson. Back to LeBron. Defended by Barrett. LeBron kicks to Smart. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
That's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's the dish to Smart. And the Suns get it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Suns 5th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. I mean, you could see their confidence growing as they continue to put up points on the board.
First one falls for him. And so Thompson nails both of them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Anthony. Feeds to Brown. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clausen lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at bat, 17 points in the game. Trailblazers trail by 20. Outside Anthony. Dishes to Brown. Passes to Barrett. This one for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Clausen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 20 points for him.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Now, here's Brown. He's got 17. Outside Anthony. And the 3 off target. Suns leading by 20. LeBron gets the screen from Allen. Smart dishes to LeBron.
What a game for LeBron. 19 points, and the 3-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Trailblazers trail by 20. Outside Anthony. Back to Anderson. Ring shot on the way. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one. He feeds it to Smart. Here's Thompson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now Brown. He's got 17. He kicks it to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits the jump shot. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Suns leading by 20. And the Suns call time here. Allen kicks to LeBron. He passes to Smart. Shoots from the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. And Smart with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Smart's got 6 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Anthony, the pass to Barrett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. So for the Trailblazers, passes checked in, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Brown. He hits the second from the line. Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Dunn, defended by Anderson. No good from Dunn. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Barrett the pass to Lamb. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. And O'Neal gets it to go.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
And Anderson kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Portland no good that time either. The Suns have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Dunn passes to Brandt. A 3-ball. Suns keep it alive.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And that is good.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Bass passes to Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Trailblazers making a switch here. Hart the pass to Lamb. 6 to shoot. Portland again missing.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Outside Brady. Left side Bradley. LeBron passes to Dunn. Back to LeBron. Here's the three. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Now here's Lamb. Defended by Dunn. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
It's Bradley on the wing. That three off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Mitchell kicks to Lamb and stolen by LeBron. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Dunn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. What a year he had last season. First in assists. And he was right up there among the league's elite scorers, cracking that top 20 list in points per game.
And Steve, as you said, I mean, he finished the season with the most assists in the NBA. So often he controlled entire games with his dime dropping.
That free throw, no good.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
And he sinks the second. Trailblazers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Brown outside. Gets it to go. Brown's got 20.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now the pass to Dunn. LeBron kicks to Marshall. Phoenix, no good that time either. Howard, that's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Claxton guarded by Bradley. Shot by Brown. And Portland again with the bucket. The Suns shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. LeBron dishes to Marshall. Back to LeBron. Pass to Dunn. LeBron outside. Clock at 6. Marshall can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Bass. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Hart. Hits the three-point bomb. And so here's Phoenix. LeBron outside. Pass on him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slammed in by Howard.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Mitchell kicks to Bass. Brown outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
That's good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
It's Bradley on the wing. Rejected by Hart. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. .116 left in the third quarter. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Anthony on him. Right at the free throw line. That one a little long. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting about 42% so far. Back to Anderson. Pass to Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got 10. Suns leading by 22. Smart passes to Thompson. Come to me. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the feed to Howard. He dishes it to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. The Trailblazers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Back to Brown. Kicks it to Anderson. Number 41. No good on the three. Smart dishes to Marshall. LeBron drives in. That's good. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Five seconds left in the third. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
On tap.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Gill. And it's Bass in at the center position. Passes it to Gill for the three. Shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. The dish to Marshall. Feeds it to Aldridge. He kicks to Marshall. He passes to O'Neal. Suns moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Howard. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Tremendous output from Howard. He's got 8 points, and in addition to that, he's been a rebounding machine.
Well, he's been clearing space in the paint and out-muscling anybody who tries to get near him.
He misses the free throw. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Suns. Good on the second free throw. The pass to Hart. Here's Mitchell, guarded by O'Neal. Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, and that's his first three of the half. There may be more in store.
Suns leading by 23. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. Aldridge inside. He's covered by Gill, and that one's good by Aldridge.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Pass to Gill. Number 41, guarded by Bradley. Pass to Gill. Trailblazers keep it alive. Passes it to Mitchell. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Dunn. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Gill against Aldridge. Bass passes to Gill. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And the first one drops. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Gill hits them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Aldridge. Dishes it to Bradley. He feeds it to Howard. Bradley sets the pick for Howard. 4 on the clock. Dunn, defended by Mitchell. That shot's good from Dunn.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
Mitchell passes to Mann. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bradley passes to Dunn. The feed to O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple. Another shot. Howard can't hit. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the pass to Gill. Here's Mann. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Gill. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Mann passes to Mitchell. He dishes it to Bass. Working on Howard. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Shot clock at 2. For 3. Can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Marshall. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Marshall hits them both. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mann. Here's Mitchell. There's the 3. Portland no good that time either.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Feeds it to Aldridge. He's covered by Gill. From 17 feet out. And that one's good by Aldridge. Trailblazers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Gill. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And count it from 19 feet away. Gill's got 4 points this quarter. The Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Dunn passes to Aldridge. He kicks it to Marshall. Shoots the 3. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dunn. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Come on, you can hit this.
And he makes the first.
Keep it coming, baby, yeah.
So he gets them both. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Mitchell, defended by Dunn. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. Dunn passes to Marshall. Beyond the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Portland with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Number 41. And Portland again with the bucket. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And here is Howard. The dish to Aldridge. He's covered by Gill.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
The pass to Mitchell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Dunn passes to Howard. Pass on him. Shoots. Howard, that's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Mitchell. Pass to Gill. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Lamb off the pick from Gill. Lamb is guarded by Howard. And Bass kicks to Lamb. The wing jumper off target.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Dunn. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Easy points, come on!
That's good from Dunn. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Bass. Good D by Howard. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Marshall with it. Passes it to Dunn. Aldridge a screen. Doubled by Bass. Aldridge. He's covered by Gill. From 8. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
And Aldridge no good on that one. The Trailblazers shooting 41% for the game. O'Neal with the rebound.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up with challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for O'Neal. Number 41, defended by Marshall. Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Dishes it to Land. Here's the screen. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
He feeds it to Marshall. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Marshall's got 4 this quarter.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Now the pass to Gill. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Rebound by the Suns.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Outside Bradley. Dunn passes to Marshall. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
To stop the run. Lamb, good.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bradley gets a screen from Dunn. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Bradley nails both of them. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mitchell. The feed to Land. Defended by Marshall. The fader. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Dunn passes to Aldridge. He dishes it to Howard. Suns moving the ball around. Marshall gets the bucket.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Mitchell kicks to Lamb. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it. Guys, they have to get a hand in his face.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Howard. Howard setting the pick for Marshall. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Howard gets the screen from Dunn. Off the screen. No good. Lobs it up. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.